So I quickly wanted to show everyone the hotel room. So yes, we are not sleeping on the same bed. Each person has their own bed and their little space. It's actually a very beautiful place. Very simple, especially for the purpose that is meant for. And then I wanted to see if I could show you what I'm wearing. It's a simple shirt. You see this? Very, very simple. That's all you want. MEPS is not the place to show all of your designer wear. Hello everyone. Hello family. So today right now I am at MEPS. I'm in the hotel. I'm going to take you through the MEPS process. There is two parts to it. The first part is going to be that you're going to arrive at the MEPS station. Usually you take your ASVAB test, and if you don't know what ASVAB is, I'll do another video. It's a test you take when you want to join any branch of the military. Once you take the test, most of the time 9 out of 10 you will be taking this exam at your recruiter's office. So if you're joining the Army, you're joining the Navy, you're going to take it at the office. Once you take it, you have to come to MEPS, I think within a month, within 4 weeks. You have to come to MEPS to confirm the test. Confirm the test means you're going to take another test, and that test is composed of 30 questions, or it comprises 30 questions. 10 out of those 30 questions are going to come from questions that you already answered in your previous ASVAB. That took you 3 hours to answer. So just follow the story. So you're going to confirm the test with those 30 questions. Now, this is the catch to the test. If you confirming the 30 questions, that means you're answering 30 questions again. If you score low on those 30 questions, the system is going to kick you out and let you do the whole test again. Yes. So you're going to be sitting there for 3 hours instead of something that would have taken you 45 minutes to an hour. Because if you join in the Army, when you take the test, it will also give you another personality test, which is 176 questions. So right after your 45 minutes of taking the 30 questions, you also have another 174 questions to answer. That's a personality test. So just keep that in mind, that if your score is so lower than what you scored when you did the ASVAB, it's going to let you take the 3-hour original exam plus the 176 questions. And if your score is way too high than what you scored, you're also going to have to take the whole questions again. So your best bet is to have a good memory. Try to remember what you did, and then you'll be able to not go through that whole process. But I didn't have to, the system didn't kick me back to retake the test, which was amazing because I didn't want to spend that much time over there. We left Texas around 12 p.m. We got here at 1 p.m. We didn't leave the MEPS station until 4:30 p.m. Mind you, you are with other people as well who are also going to do the same process, the ASVAB process. So it did take us a minute to stay there. Now, this is what you have to keep in mind. If you do not have patience, like sometimes I don't, the military is not for you, because it is a waiting game. It is a group effort. It is a team effort. So just because you finished doesn't mean you get to go. You get it? You have to stay for everybody else to finish. It is teamwork. So we finished, and all of us, the bus came for us and brought us straight to the hotel. It's a beautiful place, actually. Now, when we got here, we had a briefing. The briefing is that, and it's become very, very known to all of us, that the commander does not take jokes, meaning after 10 o'clock, you cannot leave your hotel room without your roommate. So wherever you're going, your battle buddy needs to go with you. Number 2, the men are on the 4th floor, the women are on the 2nd floor. Under no circumstance should you be on the 4th floor, or should the guys be on the 3rd floor. Number 3, Nobody can come visit you. So if you think you live in the vicinity and you're going to catch up with your friends, please, this is not catching up time. This is time for the military. The hotel and accommodation, food and everything is paid by the military. You're on the military's dime, and they're going to decide when you breathe, eat and sleep. Okay, so at 8 p.m. we are going to have another briefing. So it's almost like the moment you step out of the shuttle, literally the moment you step out of the shuttle into MEPS, you are in the military zone. Line up, stay here, sit here. You have to listen. I cannot even stretch this enough. Pay attention. Especially when you're coming into the military as an older recruit. Remember, most of the people you're going to be with are going to be juniors right out of school. So you're looking at 17 years, 18 years. So just keep that in mind. And me, I'm coming in older. So you should understand all of that and how the behaviors you need to expect. And that's okay. You need to brace yourself for that. So with that being said, we have an 8:20 briefing. All of them are basically down. I think it's myself and another lady in another room, and we are in the room. Some of the rules were also that you do not swim, because you're going to have a hearing test in the morning. So you don't want to swim and then you're going to get water in your ears. They told us that there's been people who have been told by their recruiter, don't swim. They got here, they told them at the hotel, don't swim. And of course, some people do not understand, don't do something. So they go and swim. And then immediately they send these reports to the commander. So of course they got kicked out of the military. They also tell us that make sure you don't leave anything. There are people who are shipping to their base who've actually left their packet and they couldn't ship. So it's very, very important. When you come, everything will be listed for you and you will know the rules and regulations. All you have to do is listen. Remember, people are talking, people are yibby yabba. They are not talking, but even though they are quiet, they are also not paying attention. So just be the one who paid attention. And remember that you are not in this by yourself. You're a team. At our 8:20 meeting, you have to be there with your battle buddy. You cannot go and not know where your battle buddy is. Also, we are not allowed to bring our phone to that meeting. So nothing can hurt you more if you don't listen in the military. And I learned that the 2 seconds I stepped into MEPS. So I figured I will share this with everybody. Another rule that we were told here at the hotel is that if you order food, you cannot take your phone downstairs. So if you ordered anything to eat, you need to go sit downstairs, leave your phone here in your room, and then wait for the food to arrive. Number 2, at the 8:20 meeting, you do not have to bring your phone. If you bring your phone downstairs and they have to wait for you, they meaning us, and we have to wait for you to take your phone back upstairs, the commander is going to hear about this, and it means that you do not follow instruction, and that could be the end of your military career. You hear what I'm saying? It is so simple. Remember that even this person giving us this instruction is not in the military. She's a civilian, but she is working on the orders of the commander. Anybody working on the orders of the commander becomes your superior, and you have to listen to that person. So if you have a difficult time listening, maybe you will probably have to choose a different profession. But if this is what you want, then you have to listen. So we just got back from the 8:30 meeting. I almost literally lost my battle buddy because I stayed in the room and she went downstairs. So for some reason her key is not working. So when I went downstairs, I'm like, Will, where's my battle buddy? So I was asking everyone, and they said, oh, she was probably eating over this XYZ place. So I go there and she's not there, and I'm standing there and I'm like, man, I'm going to be the first person who does not know where her battle buddy is. So I said, you know what, let me just go back to the meeting room. Maybe she's there. So I get there and she is asking the they call it Freedom's Club, the lady where I was. And I'm like, girl, you're gonna get me into trouble my first day of being here. And she said, I knocked on the door, you weren't there. Anyway, long story short, please don't let go of your Bible buddy, because you're going to be like me. I'm the same person preaching, listening. I'm the same person who could not find her Bible buddy. So moral of the story, don't let go of your Bible buddy 10 minutes, 20 minutes prior to your meeting. The meeting was really more of a briefing to let us know what we are expected to do tomorrow. So in the morning, we're supposed to be downstairs by 5:30 a.m. because we need to be at MEPS by 6 a.m. So of course they told us to be down there. They're going to call us and we're going to get a wake-up call for tomorrow, and also run us through a little bit of what's going to happen tomorrow. Not the details, but just again to make sure that if we're going out by 10 p.m. we go with our Bible buddy. And if you're 17 years old, you cannot, zero, you cannot go out. If you have to go out, it has to be an emergency and you need to be escorted by your parents, and your parents need to come here to sign you out. So really, you cannot go out. So that was really just it. It was the commander's message as to how we need to conduct ourselves when we are here, and that the hotel is just hosting us. If there is any problem, we need to reach out to MEPS, to the military, because they are the reason we are here. And also talk about sexual harassment, that there is zero tolerance for that, and so they wanted us to be aware of that. And then once we were done, we were dispersed. So it was a short briefing because we had to watch a video about the commander's message for us when we are here, which I had already talked about earlier when we had come in. They just wanted us to re-watch the video again just to remind us. So basically that is it. Thank you for watching. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming. Bye.